submission machine gun. But the question is, how did you get there? Okay, every position, your whole roll consists of a beginning, middle, and end. The end is obviously where you submit the person, but every position consists of a beginning, middle, end. When I'm passing the guard, it consists of a beginning where I'm here, a middle where I'm here, and an end when I begin to get side control, okay? But what I don't want to work all this way in order to get here and be like, now I got you. Because how am I gonna proceed to either advance my position or to do any submission if my hands are clapped together? I have to begin to let go. I work all that way here to get this control just so that I let go. So how about we skip this and just have a good control? On Monday, we work the frames, okay? And I'll show you how to counter those frames, okay? So as I get the side control, he begins to frame. If I keep my hand here, he's gonna trap it. I pull it out and I begin to roll my hips over the frame. And I begin to create a disturbance to the frame. Because this thing right here is not a frame. If he's not careful, he's gonna get killed. Like, he'll move this arm. And then I go into a scarf hold. Okay, from a scarf hold, I don't wanna sit here and just hold it. I wanna move into another position here, okay? Maybe I'll go reverse my base, maybe I'll mount, maybe I'll reverse the back, and maybe I'll get the head, okay? Because he's gonna be going for an underhook. And now I'm in a Kesa Gatame position right here, okay? Kesa Gatame is where you have the head, scarf hold is where you have an underhook on the arm, and you're holding the shoulder or his collar, okay? The key to this Kesa Gatame is controlling the arm, pinching it, and pulling his head up and putting pressure on his chest right here and keeping my feet wide, okay? If my feet are narrow, I know his escape is to frame me this way because that hand is free. I don't have control over that hand. He can bring that hand around frame and he can scoot his hip out and just drop you right in that hole. And it's just as easy as that, and you lose your position. Come on back. Walk your feet to the left, to the right, to the right. So we're in a scarf hold here, okay? I know that hand is free. He's got to do something with it. He's not going to leave it there, okay? So he's either going to bring it in front of me and I can keep my head down. Yes, okay? But I want to keep his head up. I don't want to go here, okay? Sorry. Because what happens when you go here is that he can begin to now shift your weight forward, okay? And do this. And that's an escape also right here. So I don't want that either. So I'm here and I'm hooking, scooping, like with this wrist part, the back of his head, and I have my feet here. And what I'm doing is that my hip is literally like half an inch off the ground, okay? I'm controlling this arm here, okay? Because what I want to do is I want to be able to isolate that arm, but I know that he's holding on to his arms back there. So I cannot let this elbow go to the mat. I cannot let him shuck me forward. I can't let him walk his hips away. So if I feel him walking his hips away, I can begin to adjust. If I feel him trying to scoop his hips underneath, I can adjust. But I'm making it very uncomfortable for him in order by pulling his head and making his chin tuck, okay? It's this. I don't ever want to put my elbow on the mat because I create a bridge between my elbow, my hip, my knee, and there's no pressure, okay? And I have to have control of this tricep pulling, and it's like I'm trying to rotate right here, and my hip is literally like half an inch off the mat, and all my weight is on his rib, okay? From here, what my objective is to attack this arm, okay? So if he's gonna defend that arm, he's gonna be grabbing his hands together, and what happens here is that his arm is gonna be bent right there. I can put my chest out, scoop underneath, right here, S-chain my hands together, and I begin to apply pressure and move his shoulder in and squeeze, okay? Sorry. All right, what happens in this position is whenever you feel your elbow getting scooped, they will let go back here, okay? So you're here, because this is, like see, I kind of extend my chest and I scoop under here, and he knows, and he's gonna let go and straighten out his arm. Yes, that's where you come back here, and you're able to now go here. You can lift that knee up, okay? You can even pull that head, lift the knee, and push the arm. You can get a little bit extra help here, okay? But you have to anticipate they're gonna rotate their arm, either thumb down or thumb up. Oftentimes, the easiest is for them to rotate the thumb down this way. And then you'll be able to trap it here, work it out here. You can hold this knee here. So your knees are pinched together, feet wide here, and you kind of extend. But what I just want you guys to do, to the right, is to be able to have this control here and have a very good control of that arm. Because if I have a weak control of this arm and this leg is out, he can turn to his side and pull this elbow down. And now he's going to my back because he's got an underhook here. You see? And he's literally going to my back. So I cannot allow that. All right? So one more time. We're going to get into this Gatame right here. You can guide it here, but I want you guys to be here. So your hips are swinging. And I'm pulling your shoulder here. Can you pull your right elbow down on the mat?
No.
No. And I'm here, I'm pulling here, okay? And I want to feel this right here. I feel him let go. He comes out, move that down, and I slightly lift this up. You can do here, okay? And as he rotates it this way, I'm gonna just put my knee here, straighten it here, and I'm gonna push this down and pick this up and roll this forward. So it's like a kimura right here. So you're gonna do 2 submissions, or 3, okay? You're gonna have feet wide, okay, and toes, so you can lift your hips off the mat here. From here, kind of extend your chest. This hand scoops underneath, under to that tricep, and I lock out that shoulder. You get that S grip here, and you're just gonna put your hands together. You see how it begins to lock his shoulder up? You gotta lock the shoulder and then you begin to kind of push that up, and this pushes the head in, and there's just no rotation in that shoulder. But the second that they feel this right here, also, yes, he'll let go here. You go back here, and I like to get this a little bit higher. Finish this. He rotates the thumb down to save it. Plant it here. Get on the elbow, roll it, and put weight on it. Because I don't want him to also do this and relieve the pressure. So I have to be here, and I roll. As this actually even is better. As this extends, this comes up. Okay? Let's try it. 1, 2, 3.